everyone. This is Ankit Patel, and today I'm gonna talk something about Dalgona coffee, which is a kind of social media sensation these days. While I'm shooting this video, the entire world is under the pandemic attack of COVID-19, which is also known as coronavirus. This virus has affected most of the countries worldwide, like US, many European countries like Spain, Italy, France, UK, etc. And still, some countries are, safe, surprisingly. The good thing is that under these circumstances, although many governments have officially declared lockdown or shutdown, by leveraging the social media networks, people are coming up with new things, new activities to keep themselves busy. And out of such kind of trending things, Dalgona coffee is one of them. And we're gonna explore that today and know the history of it, some facts about it, and also we're gonna prepare it and try it out ourselves. So, the name Dalgona coffee, it's a little bit confusing, and like many people think that it originates from South Korea, but not, it does not. It actually originates from the Indian subcontinent, and it is popular there since a long time, but it went viral on social media very recently during this pandemic situation of COVID-19. Well, there is a South Korean actor named Jung Il-woo. So this guy is very famous in South Korea. Recently, he's running a show which is around, trying out new dishes and food. And as part of that, he was in Macau, which is also known as Macau, and it is the autonomous region in the southern part of China. So this guy was there in Macau and he was trying out a variety of pork dishes. And along with that, one restaurant served him a whipped coffee. This guy, this actor, he liked it very much and he resembled this coffee to Dalgona, which is one type of street food or kind of burnt sugar candy, we can say, that is very popular in South Korea. So after this, it went, it got telecasted and it went viral. People came up into South Korea with the Dalgona Coffee Challenge, and that's how it went on. It reached to India suddenly, recently, and it is becoming viral here also. So that is the story behind that. Like this Dalgona coffee came into picture from Macau through this South Korean actor, but this coffee has, its origin from the Indian subcontinent, and it is also worldwide, popular, but it has different names. Now, we are gonna prepare it and see how the entire process goes and how it tastes like. So let's go. Now let's have a look at the ingredients to prepare this coffee. We would require 2 tablespoons of hot water, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of instant coffee, all of equal amount. So let's say 2 units of each of them. And here are some tools that would require to prepare this Dalgona coffee. Well, there is a science behind, taking equal amount of each of the ingredient, which helps in establishing a Pickering stabilization, which is a scientific process to froth the entire, Dalgona coffee. Now, by one, let's just put it in one bowl. First, we'll take instant coffee powder. Then let's add sugar into it. And finally, we'll drop the hot water. Okay. And now we have to whip this mixture until it becomes thicker and creamy. So now here comes the most tedious and most exhausting process of making the dalgona coffee. So we have to continuously whip or swirl this mixture until it becomes thicker or creamy, or it becomes it picks the color of light brown from this dark brownish coffee color. So I mean, till that we have to continuously make it go round and round, and whip this. Maybe you can use some blender, hand blender, or some machine to make the process faster. But the traditional process involves such kind of kitchen tools like the one which I'm using here. I don't know the name, but maybe you can find that in your kitchen, or else you can have a spoon or some other tool to continuously do this. And meanwhile, this goes on. Let's just talk some science. What happens generally during this process? So I did some research, and my understanding is that during this procedure, what happens is the Pickering stabilization phenomenon. This phenomenon happens when solid particles adsorb at a hydrophobic interface like oil droplets or air bubbles, providing them with resistance against coalescence, where the particles in this case are coffee solids. The high sugar content probably also helps by increasing the viscosity of the aqueous phase, but it's I'm not so sure about that. You may try it out with a higher level of sugar. Now let's just come to a simplified breakdown of this functionality of the three ingredients. What is the process of instant coffee here? It provides coffee solids and negligible water, so you can control the water content of the system more easily. You could technically use espresso or regular coffee, but you would have to concentrate it before using it. Now, second is water. You only add a little to make up your aqueous phase. And the third one, sugar. It adds taste and viscosity. It will help stabilize the foam. So that's some scientific things about it. Now I think we have to time lapse this process, and meanwhile I'll show some facts about Dalgona coffee on the screen. So keep watching and let's catch up once this process gets done. So finally, we've got the right type of color and right type of thickness that we wanted. It looks like somewhat like melted jaggery or melted ice cream. It's a delight to see the thickness of this. Now we have to get some milk. Pour this milk into a glass of water, and you can also add some ice if you want. And after that, we have to add this creamy layer of dalgona. We have to pour it on top of the milk. As you can see, it is not gonna be diluted directly into the milk, but it's gonna take the upper layer. It's a kind of visual delight to see this actually. It looks like a tall glass of coffee with two colors. If you're an artist, you can also make some designs on top of that. Now, what extra we can do here is, on top of this, we can add some sprinkler, maybe some chocolate chips, some cookies, jams, or Bournvita powder. As per your choice, as per your taste, you can add some sprinklers on top of that to make it look more attractive, more delicious. And finally, here is your dalgona coffee ready to be served, to be drunk. And now we're gonna try it. Okay, now Kara is here who's going to taste this coffee. Have it, Kara. And tell me, how does it taste?
Yummy.
Yummy? Really yummy? Looks like you don't like it much. Okay. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was my niece trying that out. I also tried that. It tastes really unique and amazing. You must also try that. And keep watching my channel, Advexploration. See you soon. Bye-bye. Take care.